Hi Smarties! Miss Failing here with your science lesson for today. We are going to do a fun project with the sun, the earth, and the moon. So we learned about all three. We learned about the sun, and we did a page in our spacebook. And then we did the moon, and we did a page in our spacebook. And we learned about the phases of the moon. And we did the earth on Monday. And we did a page in our spacebook. So now I'm going to put all three together, and we're going to do a fun little project. But before we do that, you need to learn two important vocabulary words. We need to learn rotate versus revolve. Okay, both are R's, both start with an R, and both have similar meanings, but they are different in a way as well. So let's look at rotate. Okay, rotate up here, okay, right here, means to spin or turn. And it means to spin or turn in one place. So imagine yourself, and you can do this now, standing in one place. Okay, you're not going to move. You're going to keep your feet in one place, but you're going to spin. Okay, you're just going to spin. That's what the earth is doing on its imaginary axis. So take the earth, for example, and put an imaginary axis through the top, coming out the bottom, okay? And it's spinning. It's not moving, it's just spinning. It is rotating, okay? And it takes 24 hours or 1 day for the earth to spin on its axis once around. Okay, and that's what causes day versus night. So day and night is caused by the earth rotating once around. Okay, so rotate, to spin or turn. Okay, on its imaginary axis. You're not moving. Okay, and it takes 24 hours or 1 day. There's 24 hours in 1 day for the earth to do one rotation all the way around. And that's what causes day and night. So maybe over here is the sun, and it's spinning, it's daylight, it's daylight, it's daylight. And over here, where it's not getting the sunlight, it's night. Okay, so over here it's daytime, it's getting the sun. Over here it's not getting the sun, it's night. But as it spins, okay, now what was over here is now over here, it's day. And what was over here is now over here, it's night. That's called rotating, okay? Then we have something called revolve. Everyone say revolve. And that means to go around. Okay, so that is going around. So if something was in the middle, let's say the sun was right here in the middle, the earth is going around it. Okay, and it takes 365 days or 1 year for the earth to go around the sun once. And what does that cause? That causes our seasons. Okay, so as it's going around the sun, it takes 365 days or 1 year, and that's how we get spring, summer, winter, and fall. Okay, so it's kind of tricky because imagine me. Okay, I'm the sun. Okay, and as the earth is revolving around the sun, it's also rotating on its axis. So you can see I'm spinning it and I'm moving it, or I'm rotating it. So I'm revolving it. The earth is take that back. The earth is rotating on its imaginary axis, right through it. So it continues to spin because we got to get day and night every day, as it's also revolving, so going around the sun. Okay, we know that, we're going to do our fun little project. All right. What you need for this project, you need paper. Okay, you need any kind of paper, construction paper, lined paper, doesn't matter. You need, paper. You need a paper plate. You need fasteners. Okay, if you don't have fasteners, you can use tape. You just won't be able to spin, revolve, or rotate the earth around the sun. And that's okay, you still get the same idea. It'll just be kind of in one place, it'll be stuck. So if you don't have fasteners, that's okay. You can, like I said, you can use tape. So what you're going to do is you're going to create the sun using your paper plate because it's the biggest, okay? So the sun, I just colored it with marker. I did some hot spots, and I labeled it the sun. Then with paper, and I traced actually the bottom of this cup, I made my earth. And then I colored it. Okay, so I have the sun, the earth, and then the moon. Okay, so I have the moon as well. So these three things is what you need. Once you make these three things, the sun, the earth, and the moon, I have its craters, you need to do 2 strips of paper. You need to do one long and one short. I'll hold them up so you can see the comparison, okay? This is about half the size of my long one. All right, now we're going to assemble it. So if you want to pause it and go make it, you can, or you can always come back. So what we're going to do is with our sun, we're going to make a hole. I think I'm going to have to use a pen. Yep. We're going to make a hole in the middle. So I made a hole in the middle. And I'm going to put my fastener through it. There you have it. Okay, it's sticking out the back. And I'm going to take my long piece of paper because you got to remember the moon is closer to the earth than the earth is to the sun. Okay, the earth to the sun is not really close, otherwise we'd burn up. Okay, it's closer than other planets. It's like that perfect distance. So what I did is I took and I put my fastener through the middle of the sun, and I took my strip of paper and I poked it through the back. So now I have something that looks like this. Okay, now what you're going to do, if I can get it to stay, and you're going to take these two, and if you have tape, you're just going to tape it to the back. But if you have fasteners, you'll take the 2 pieces and you'll spread them out so it's now fastened. And you now can move it all the way around because you know the earth is going to be revolving around the sun. Now, I have my earth. Same thing. I'm going to take it and I'm going to poke a hole through the middle of the earth. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to poke a hole. I'll show you. There we go. So I took it, I poked a hole through the middle of the earth. Then I poked a hole through the paper. It's on the back of the earth. You don't want it on the front because then it takes away from the earth and what you want it to do. Okay, so now I have something that looks like this. I have my sun, my earth, and now all I'm missing is the moon. But you don't want to fasten this. I'm going to turn it over. So this is my earth. You don't want to fasten this one right yet. There's going to be 3 things on this fastener. The earth, the long piece of paper, and now the short one. Okay, the short one, now you can fasten it once you have the short strip of paper. Okay, so sun, and the distance between the earth and the sun. Then you have the earth, then you have the short strip, and now you have your moon. Okay, same thing. You're going to poke a hole in the middle of the moon. And like I said, if you don't have fasteners, then just use tape. You would tape the strip on the back of the sun, and then onto the back of the earth, and then the little strip on the back of the earth. Okay, it's all taped, and then you'll tape the moon right here if you have tape. And like I said, it still works with tape. Then I'm going to poke a hole. Okay, here's my fastener. I'm going to spread these so it's fastened. And there I have it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. So I have my sun, okay, the distance between the sun and the earth. Then I have the earth, and then you can see the distance between the earth and the moon is a lot shorter. So now to make this work, if you have tape, it's stationary. You just know that it can revolve around the sun while the earth spins on its axis. Okay, but if you have the fasteners, that's kind of the cool thing with the fasteners, is it allows you to move it. Okay, so the earth is revolving around the sun. It's revolving around the sun. Takes 365 days. And two, it's pretty cool. This you can't spin, but just know that the earth, okay, is rotating on its axis as it's revolving around the sun. And the moon, as the earth is revolving around the sun, the moon is revolving around the earth. That's how we get our phases. Takes about 29 days, okay, to go all the way around the earth. And that's how we get our phases. So it's a good kind of example representation to show you that the earth revolves around the sun, takes 365 days or 1 year. That's how we get our seasons. While it's revolving around the sun, it's rotating on its axis. That's how we get day and night. Okay, so this side is facing the sun. That's daytime. This side is not facing the sun. That's nighttime. Okay, and that's how we get our day and night, and that takes 24 hours for the earth to rotate around its axis. And then, like I said, as the earth is revolving around the sun, the moon is revolving around the earth, and it takes about 29 days. So, that is what you're making today. Have fun with it. Just a good little example, and you can share it with your family and explain it to them. Remember, don't forget your important vocabulary words, okay? Rotate and revolve. So, have fun, enjoy. That is it for today, and have a great day. Remember to smile and get outside and play. It's going to be beautiful out. Bye, Smarties.